Hello, welcome to Souls Intersect. This reading is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising signs, and it is focused on April of 2017. If you'd like a private reading with me, please email me at soulsintersect@gmail.com, or you can book directly through my site, and the link is below. I also want to let you know that I've reduced the price for my past life readings. They're now $35 indefinitely. I wanted to make them accessible to more people. And there's more information about my past life readings on my site. Okay, so I've selected 6 cards for you for this month. And the card on the right, the Knight of Swords, was on the bottom of the deck, so I'll bring that into the reading as well. From the top you have the Nine of Wands, the Eight of Swords, and then the Hermit and the Shadow Dance card, which is like the Devil card. And then the King of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. Right away I picked up with the King of Pentacles and the Page of Wands some situation with a father and a child, possibly 2 children. I definitely sense this Page of Wands as being a child. I'm picking up on a lot of male energy, a young boy, but possibly female too. Really highly valuing a male figure in their life, or a parental figure. It could be female, but with both cards there's a strong element of a male energy, whether it's actually male or female. I get the sense that this may not be biological parent and child. I sense though that there's a strong spiritual connection between the two, so it feels like these 2 people are real parent and child in the spiritual sense, in the energetic sense, even if not biologically. And this child is really maybe just getting to know this parental figure and really looking up to this person. This could be you, could be the parent, or this could be some people that you know. I'm picking up some things about a foster child, being recently adopted, adoption of another kind, or possibly 2 people coming together because of a marriage or a relationship and adopting a child. So that might just be for some people, but I'm definitely picking up on that. Feels like a very good arrangement. It feels like it's very promising, that although there might be some practical challenges, especially if they're not biological parent and child, even if it's just in terms of things like paperwork or challenges they may face outwardly, like how people see things. Despite all of that, it feels like it's really going to work out, that it feels like a very good arrangement. I also sense that this Knight of Swords on the right, especially if that story resonates with you, that this person, for some people I'm getting that this is actually a son that's passed away or a parent who's passed away. So it could be the biological parent of this child, or the son or daughter of the parent who's now adopting another child. They may not be passed away, but they could also be estranged for some reason. And I sense that that particular parent and child don't get along as well if this in the case that they're estranged. And that this connection with this other child is going to be very healing, partly for that reason too. Okay, so I'm also getting for some people that they've been struggling with something that feels like it's related to some fears, possibly some bad habits that they've gotten caught up with that have made them a bit antisocial or isolated from, if not entirely socially isolated from certain members of their family. And my sense around that is that this is, and again, this could be speaking to you, but it could be someone else in your life. But if it's someone else in your life, it feels like it's been a very prominent theme for you. So the sense is that this is a battle that's coming to an end there may be a few steps left. There may still be some sense of isolation, lonely moments, time taken out to heal. But that regardless, it's that you're nearing the end of the battle. And I sense that for you, or for whoever this person is, there may actually be some help in the form of this Knight of Swords person that came up on the bottom of the deck. And in this case, I feel that that person is really, it could be a counselor, or it could just be someone, it could even be someone that you work with, but there's definitely like a mentor feel to it. So even if it's someone that's the same age as this person who's been struggling, again, possibly with addiction, possibly with even just phobias, I'm really getting, this would only be a handful of people maybe, but someone really dealing with some strong phobias, even agoraphobia maybe, and it seems very literal with like the Hermit card and this Eight of Swords, but I do feel like that may be the case for someone. And if it's not that, it could be something less extreme. It could even be depression that has made someone retreat, or social anxiety that has made them somewhat antisocial. And that this Knight of Swords person feels like it might be someone that you're already connecting with, or that this person you know is already connecting with, but I really feel that some healing is going to take place, that this Knight of Swords person can really help with healing those phobias or addictions. It could be a sponsor as well if someone is getting treatment for an addiction. I'm seeing a connection between the birds, the crow in the Eight of Swords, and then the hawk or whatever this is in the Knight of Swords, showing me that there's healing to be done with whatever that fear is, or it could be representing the addiction, and that there's something in there. It's not just healing in overcoming it in any simple way, that it's someone who's really going to get to the root of it, because they're going to help this person to see why this challenge has come into their life, to look at it and to pull directly from whatever this challenge is, the fear or the addiction or some habit, and find within it the answer, in a sense, and understanding about what lesson is meant to be learned from it. So this person feels like they have a very strong spiritual sense about them as well, and that this would be very healing. For some of you, I also feel that it could be a relationship situation that is nearing the end, but this would be speaking to you only if there's been some major challenges, possibly with a person in the relationship having an addiction or bad habit, or a codependency between the two of you, and possibly some things happening in an abusive sense. And so when I say there may be a relationship nearing an end, it feels like one that is very unhealthy. So this is also a situation where this person may be helping you overcome this, like a counselor, for example. But I'm also sensing that for some of you, this could be a new romantic interest. So that feels specifically like if you're in a relationship, or maybe getting over one, but it does still feel like you're caught up in it somehow. And this new person, in the form of this Knight of Swords, could be coming in and helping to heal and understand some of it, and clear away some of the pain and struggle from it. It's also possible that this King of Pentacles and these Page of Wands characters are playing into this somehow. So the healing taking place because of this this connection between a parent and a child could be the same person who's been going through an addiction, either the parent or the child, and that's where the healing is coming into play. I definitely get a sense for some of you that this is someone you know, maybe not so much someone that you're directly, that you're not directly involved in the situation. For a lot of you. Some of you may very well be. And I feel like it's coming up in this reading because it's been featuring very prominently in your life, and that there's something for you to learn from it as well. and a strong connection between you and this whoever's going through it. There may even be some of you who are a counselor and are helping with a situation like this, and I feel that if that's the case, there's a strong reflection in it for you. In a spiritual sense, I feel that you're doing this work with these particular people because there's something to be learned from it. It's really standing out as a very important case for you. And I think that's because of something you see in it that reminds you of yourself, and definitely something to be learned from it. Okay, I'm going to wrap this up here. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. And I hope you have a good month of April. Take care.